once I saw they knew. The Pinkerton, he pulled out my bag, he asked me for my name, stuttered out my answer, then I hung my head in shame. Well, now they found me, at last they found me. It's hard to run from a starving family. Well, now they found me, well, I won't run. I'm tired of hearing there goes a well-known gun. Well, now I've seen you chain gang, I said let me see my priest. Couldn't have faced your desert sand, no burning brown-back beast. Well, the poorhouse, he hidden me for my kin, and they claimed my crumbling walls. Now I know how Reno felt when he ran from the law. Well, now they found me, at last they found me. It's hard to run from a starving family. Now they found me, well, I won't run. Well, I'm tired of hearing there goes a well-known gun. They found me. It's hard to run from a starving family. Well, now they found me, well, I won't run. Well, I'm tired of hearing there goes a well-known gun. Well, now they found me, well, Lord, I won't run. I'm tired of hearing there goes a well-known gun. I said there goes a well-known gun.
So that was an Elton John song that will be on our record coming out this summer. And the record's called The Country Blues on Compass Records. And Trey brought that, and it's off Elton John's first album, which I'd never heard before. And I just loved it right off the bat, and Trey brought that cool intro line to it that we put throughout the song. And very funky line, I like it. And yeah, that's a fun one. And the next one we're going to do is one of Trey's originals, and it's got a great lyric to it. I'll let him tell you a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's a song that I wrote. I'd actually written a song on the last record called My Way is the Highway, and I think I wrote this song the same week. And they're both pretty sad songs, but it really wasn't a depressing week or anything like that. It's just I think I've always wrote songs in the kind of in the melody and the tune and the storyline of these old country songs, which are pretty sad. So yeah, this one's a pretty sad one.
I don't have to say goodbye. You don't have to slam no doors. And I don't have to break down and beg you to love me anymore. There's no chance of making up. There's no hope for me and you. For there are no need for words when love is through. Well, that's what leaving's for. Well, that's what leaving's for. You don't have to let your guard down. I don't have to build my walls. Well, the show is finally over. We can cue the curtain calls. We don't have to hold together. We can finally fall apart. With a chip on both our shoulders and a crack right through our hearts. And that's what leaving's for. Well, that's what leaving's for. Nothing to say, no reason to stay like before. Well, that's what leaving's for. Leaving, going, gone forever. Well, there's one thing I know for sure. It may be tough, but come whatever. There's nothing 1,000 miles won't cure. Well, that's what leaving's for. Well, that's what leaving's for. Nothing to say, no reason to stay like before. Well, that's what leaving's for. Well, that's what leaving's for.
All right, this last tune we're going to do is one called Everywhere I Go Is a Long Way From Home. Wrote this after a trip, I think, to California. We were just kind of talking about how 90% of a musician's life is actually spent on the road and 10% is playing music. And so, and most of the time the traveling is a long way from home, and so it's kind of an autobiographical tune. 1, 2, 3.
Fever hit me early on when I was still a kid. Well, I was born to chase the blacktops, that's just what I did. The first time I strummed a guitar and sang a sad old country song, I knew everywhere I traveled would be a long way from home. Well, I played honky-tonks and dive bars, packed out parking lots, paying dues and singing blues and giving everything I've got. Well, it sure as hell ain't easy traveling down this road alone, knowing everywhere I go is a long way from home. Well, sometimes it may be tough, but I wouldn't trade a thing. I know I'll be content as long as I can play and sing. Well, there's one thing for sure, I'll always be moving on, and everywhere I go is a long way from home. Got my back and believes in what I do, and I'll always hurry back every time that I'm gone, 'cause everywhere I go is a long way from home. Well, sometimes it may be tough, but I wouldn't trade a thing. I know I'll be content as long as I can play and sing. Well, there's one thing for sure, I'll always be moving on, and everywhere I go is a long way from home. Well, sometimes it may be tough, but I wouldn't trade a thing. I know I'll be content as long as I can play and sing. Well, there's one thing for sure, I'll always be moving on, and everywhere I go is a long way from home. Yeah, everywhere I go is a long way from home.
Yeah, that was a good one. I think we like it. You like that one?
Sure.